Hi, I'm Jessica Amir from Bell Direct. Today I'm chatting with the CEO of Stockspot, Chris Brycki. Chris, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Today we're talking about some of the ways that you can diversify across the ETF landscape. We've seen record inflows into ETFs, particularly global ETFs taking the main stage, $5.1 billion in FUM in a year, closely followed by Aussie equities and then Aussie fixed income. In each of those asset classes, what are your top picks?
Well, those three have been very popular for Aussie investors. So first of all, global shares is one that we recommend to all of our clients. We recommend the Global 100 ETF, which gives you access to the 100 largest companies in the world. Wonderful companies like Apple that you deal with all the time. All the way down to the ones in Europe and Asia that you might not have heard of. This is an ETF that charges pretty low fees at 0.4% per year, but it's actually done better than most active global fund managers. So you're going to get better performance for lower fees. It's also very large and it's been around for a long time. So it's one that you can have a lot of confidence in. We do for our clients. It's returned over 15% per year for the last 3 years. For Australian shares, we recommend the Vanguard Australian Shares ETF, which gives you access to 300 of Australia's largest companies at the very minuscule fee of 0.1% per year. Again, the lower fees you pay, the more return that ends up in your pocket. This ETF's returned 11.5% per year for the last 3 years, and the index that it tracks has been around for a long time, since the early 2000s. So you have a lot of confidence in the track record of this ETF. Finally, for fixed interest, we recommend the Ishares Core Composite ETF. What we like about this is that it has a majority of high-grade corporate and government bonds, and particularly government bonds that perform well when markets fall. And so when the share part of your portfolio isn't doing as well, you can rely on this government bond part of your portfolio that charges low fees at 0.2% per year and has consistent performance. It's returned 5% per year for the last 3 years. And always does well in years when Australian shares have done poorly for the last 30 years.
Chris Brycki, thank you so much.
My pleasure.